Good morning and Merry Christmas. This is the Great Wolf Lodge in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm going to do a review of this hotel. It's handicap accessible. I thought this was a fun feature, even not needing a wheelchair with my luggage. Looks like this morning the handicap feature is off of the door. It's because it is locked in the morning. Cool added security feature, but let me see if I can scan my little wristband and get in. Now they have a call button, but I don't want to mess with the person at the desk. And now you get to see this beautiful lit up parking lot. The grounds are pretty nicely maintained. Everything's green, even though it's the middle of winter. I think currently it's like 30 or 40 degrees. This is kind of the middle of North Carolina. If you get locked out and you don't want to disturb the lady at the front desk, you can scan your little bracelet at the door. When it goes green, obviously you can come in. You come to the stairwell hallway, and there's multiple doors. And they have these extraordinarily long corridors that we'll walk down later. But then you have a bathroom that is for men and women. There's a water fountain. And then you have a pretty nicely decorated, and man, they do a lot to take care of this hotel. But and there's a gift shop right there. They're decorated for the holidays, as you can see, and it looks beautiful. It's currently 5:30 in the morning. That's why there's nobody here. We checked in yesterday and it was packed. But we'll go to the front door and give you the tour like we were trying for. Remember, this is handicap accessible. They just had the door locked for security reasons, and there's a button on the outside. But you walk into the main lobby and there is a beautiful Christmas tree. This interesting antler chandelier, multiple antler chandeliers. Then you have a winter wonderland. There's a check-in kiosk over here that I didn't try yesterday just because I had a bunch of questions to ask when I checked in. So I wanted to talk to somebody. They had somebody standing over here, but I'm a little bit hearing impaired, so I needed to keep the person a little longer. When I went to the front desk, they have multiple lines, and as you can see, they have a bunch of different computers, and they had people at most of them. So even though it was packed in here, it was incredibly quick at check-in. I was really surprised. We've stayed here a couple of times, and they normally don't have as big of a line, but it was Christmas Eve. They got us in pretty quick every time, but I was just surprised because the amount of people. You have a fireplace here that is burning, and it is gorgeous, as you can see. I'm going to go closer so I can give you an understanding of it. It is an incredibly warm fire. This is a gas log fire, and it is always on. They have a grate in front of it, and let's be the goofball that tests it out. And actually, you can put your hand on it. It's not that hot, so it's still safe for your kids. And then from time to time, periodically, they do little shows right here in the lobby, and they have animatronics and all kinds of things. We brought our granddaughter and our daughter and her significant other with us, and they had a good old time. Yesterday they had snow in the lobby. I would imagine it was like bubbles or something, but it gave the illusion of the fact that it was snowing. And there's 4 floors. That gift shop. So this is the Moose Lodge, and what this is it's basically a buffet. They have it open, and you can go in and have breakfast. I believe they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm not 100% sure. They're if you're from North Carolina and are familiar with it, their sanitation rating is 95, so that's acceptable. And I'm not going to go in here, but I'm just trying to get as close as I can to show you. They have plenty of seating, and it is really clean. They have a nice decor, good ambiance, and we've eaten there a couple times. I believe it's $24 to eat. Ooh, this is the Christmas buffet though, so it's a couple more bucks. There is the menu, so you can look at that, and they have probably about 50 different Christmas trees. And then you have the Lodge wood fire grill. So this is a little bit more sit down dining, and its hours are posted right there, and I'm pretty sure these are just for holidays, but I could be wrong. There's their special Yuletide drinks, and they have this fun little area over here set up with these are definitely homemade. They look cute, but you can definitely tell they're homemade, probably by some pretty decently skilled adults because they're not sloppy. Then you have the seating area, a communal bar style table, and then let's see if I can do this. There we go. You have the full bar. In the back there you have more seating. Let's scoot you out from this partition. It's obviously secured because they're closed, and they got booze. They've got a couple things on tap. They've got it is a full bar. They do have more taps that I don't believe you can see in the video. I'm not gonna lie, I've had a Guinness there before, and it was like $15 for a normal size Guinness. Obviously it was good. I like Guinness, but it was expensive. And then you have these communal areas, and I'll give you a trade secret. We order pizza every time we come here. And they don't care if you just sit in the lobby in these big old seating areas and eat pizza that is yours. They have a pizza place downstairs, and we'll get to that in a moment. But my family actually last night ate Papa John's pizza from right here. The Papa John's is 2.7 miles away, and I know that only because of the GPS telling me last night. But what we did was we sat right here and we ate. And then in front of this beautiful Christmas tree, we let our granddaughter open presents right there. And it was magical and perfect photos. I don't know if anybody's a Instagram famous type person, but those are definitely photos that belong on Instagram because they were perfect. You have this small store here, and they have random things, so you can get the free ears, or you can get the other ears. And I didn't go in here yesterday, so I don't know how much that sign is $3 off, so that's a little different. And I can't see any of the tags from here, so they have different items. They've got all kinds of things from comfy souvenir wearable items to neck pillows and toys and different stuffed animals. I do know that they have only one style of the slip-in waterproof cases for your phone. Unfortunately, mine is a little bit too large for that, but it was $30, so you are going to pay a little bit of a premium here. It is, after all, a place that they want you to come and spend money. You got a penny press, and then for all you coffee drinkers, oddly it doesn't have a sign, but they have a Starbucks. It's not a Starbucks, and this isn't a full one, but they have a Dunkin' Donuts. When they're open, they sell obviously donuts and coffee. They have bottled drinks. It's kind of like a convenience store. And then they've got stairs leading up to the second floor, or correction, because we're on the second floor while in the lobby. They have stairs leading up to third floor. If you're trying to go up to the fourth floor, which is the top floor, you have to either take one of the stairs in the hallway, or you have to take an elevator. And they have a whole large amount of kids here, so I highly recommend, if you are able, and it's only one floor, especially when you're going down, you might want to just take said elevator. This is the entrance and exit to the water park portion. I don't have the ability to show you that right now, but it's pretty nice. That's their hours. We went there yesterday, and they had an incredibly large amount of stuff for our toddler to do, and I would say they have plenty of things for anybody to come to an indoor water park to do. It's not the biggest. If you're from North Carolina, it's not equivalent to Emerald Point or anything like that, but it's pretty nice for in the middle of the winter. Then they have Hungry as a Wolf. It's a pizza place. And they do have all kinds of stuff. They've got pizza, they've got ice cream, they've got Dippin' Dots. Let's see if I can get you a good shot. There we go. They've got fudge and sweet treats. So this is one of those things that you can get pizza or you can get a dessert. This is the dessert side. Over there is the pizza side. Oh, I haven't looked at this until now, but here is the menu for said pizza. It is a bit on the pricey side. So, like I said, we just go to Papa John's that's right down the road, and there's a bunch of different places that you can order from and go pick it up. They probably would give you a delivery, but you know, we're thrifty travelers, so we try to do everything we can to multiply the experience, but also make it to where we can do it a whole bunch more. Here's an arcade. It is probably locked. Oh no. So it's pretty loud in here. So I'm just going to walk through and show you. Oh, cool. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but they've got a nice little VR game. That's pretty new. This is huge. And like all arcades, it's a ticket arcade. Well, I mean, you know, like most arcades, it's tickets. This is a huge arcade, so if you don't have any interest in this part, you can just skip ahead real quick. I'm not gonna take forever in here, but I will walk you through and show you. This is my wife and I's favorite, air hockey. They've got the old carnival game with the fish bowls. They've got a ticket counter, so you don't have to count your own tickets. I did miss a couple of things, and I didn't show you the ticket shop, but I was just trying to give you an overview of the place, not a specific rundown. Whoa. I didn't even hit up half of it. I didn't see that there was a carousel in there. So they have a little gem mining thing. And they also have a virtual place that you can go to. Obviously, this is one of those things that costs extra. But another fan favorite of my family, we hadn't done it here, but they do have laser tagging I'm looking at the equipment that I'm sure that you guys can't see in the video, but they have pretty updated looking equipment. Oh, so the arcade is just open. I guess it's open all the time because I also didn't notice any hours. And this is back to the lobby that we got in, and let's see if we can catch an elevator since nobody's awake. Like I was saying before, there is a lot of people here on a traditional basis, so if you can, or if you're in a hurry, I would definitely go for taking the stairs. And they have different packages that you can get a couple of different things. We've never done that, and we've had an amazing time just ordering pizza and going to the water park. I will walk down and show you. There's a lot of seating, by the way. Side note, a lot of seating around, so you can take advantage of letting your kid run around supervised while you sit down. I'll take you down the hallway and give you a general idea of what it looks like down the hallways, and then I'll go to the next level up and I'll show you something that the hotel offers. It's called Magic Quest, and it's an additional fee, but they do have the hallway, and we'll go up to the next level. The Magic Quest is an additional price, but if you have kids that are interested in it, it does end up being quite a bit of fun. And the one in Virginia is bigger, but this one, I'm starting my granddaughter out on this one. That way she can see what it's all about and kind of work her way up. But you have, on every level, you have these little items that are interactive, and they have a small wand that the kid carries around, and they just do a gesture towards it. And then they have some voices that pop up, and there's videos and different things like that. It's pretty cool. I don't personally see the appeal in it, but if you can see it with this snowflake projection there, and you can look it up online for more information if you're interested, but my kids loved it. And the surprising thing is my 21-year-old enjoyed it more than anybody at 21. And it was hilarious because he would drag my 13-year-old around so he didn't look like the creepy old kid. But there's a lot of older kids and even adults that have like all of these little items in here, like the hat and the capes, and they have little holsters for the wands and all kinds of stuff. But there's a lot of adults that run around with them, and you can even customize your wand. If you can see it in the background, they have different ends to the wand that you can make it something that is personalized. And I have no doubt that you can go online and purchase even more things to personalize it. And all the levels have those seating areas. The biggest one is in the lobby, but you also have one on every level in front of the elevator. This is a pretty cool little thing. Even if your kid doesn't have a wand, they can run through this little forest area. And it's also cool if you have super little, because they can come and just watch everybody do it, and you can give them any kind of little wand type item. Shoot, you can give them a straw, and they'll run around and just do the same thing the bigger kids are doing. Here is the play area that our granddaughter, who is only 16 months old, so she's not got a ton of capability of doing everything, but this is where we spend most of our time, in the little kiddie area. And then they have a wave pool over there, and if you can see it in the low light in the background, they have some larger slides, and I'll try to go around to the other window to show you the other side. But they have little cabanas that you can rent, and they have they've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, they got 4 or 5, I can't remember, large slides. But then what you can't see is on the other side of the little restaurant area that you can see the seating, they have a giant kid play area that is like the playground you've never seen before. It is huge, and it's all got water going everywhere. It's got a giant bucket that fills up, and there's a timer on it, and when it gets full, it just dumps all the water out, so the kids can stand down there and just get a whole bunch of water dumped on them like it's a waterfall. They've got water spraying everywhere. You've got mid-size slides. So the cool thing is the toddler area has like really tiny slides, like probably 6 foot long, and you can have your little toddler slide down that. And if you have kids that are a little older but they're not ready for the big kid slides, they've got some that one huge play place that's got water everywhere. Ends up being what do you call it? Pretty fun. And they have water going everywhere. And we're gonna go down to the first level, or the lobby level, because I forgot to show you some other stuff. But you can navigate this place pretty easily with the stairs if you're capable. You do end up getting a little winded if you're going up and down them, running around with your kid doing the Magic Quest thing. Oh yeah, another tip is, I'm not saying to lie to your kids, but you can have a family rule that seems like the actual rule, that you are disqualified if you use the elevator, and it ends up just wearing your kids out even more, and they love it. So on every level on every side, they have vending machines, hand sanitizer, and ice machines. And they don't mind if you bring a cooler and fill it up. They don't mind if you fill up your cup with ice, just make sure you clean up after yourself. Don't be a slob. Because some of the time the ice just ends up dumping on the floor, or a cube or two will dump on the floor. And this is one of those long hallways to give you an understanding of what it's like. Also, I didn't know it until this trip, but if you don't want to take that main elevator, there's an elevator at the end of each hallway. So what we do is we just get a room all the way at the end of the hallway. They're always super quiet. See, they've got an elevator, and these are really nice elevators. They're a tiny bit smaller than the other one. I'm not sure if it'll come across in the video, but these are way quicker, because what happens is everybody focuses on the main elevator because that's the obvious one. And then, see, it's a little bit smaller, but not too bad. This nice gold color, so it's pretty pleasant. And it's got the good lighting, but not like obnoxiously bright. And then, I can't remember where the conference room is. But we're gonna walk, and they have these nice little carts that you can bring your luggage up and down. They're free. I apologize for the sniffles. My sinuses are kicking up even though it's the middle of winter. I got no clue why. It was happening before I got to this hotel, so it's not like it's a dusty old hotel. And they have little things that you can get for your door. They don't mind if you decorate. It's kind of like a cruise ship. I'm not sure if I said it before, but these little bracelets that you have, the cool part is they act as your room key and your card, like your credit card, so, or debit card, whatever you put on there. So whatever you go to the water slide area, you can just take yourself, and you don't have to worry about taking your debit card or your ID or anything. I'm not sure what. Oh, this is the little theater area. They have all kinds of little. Couldn't tell you what a 6D theater is, but I know 5D is the one that has the surrounding sensory effects. That kind of startled me when I went to it the first time because I thought it was raining inside. They have a bowling alley, tin paw alley. And it is obviously locked because it's still before 6 in the morning. Where is that conference room? I know it's around here somewhere. Well, it said it was back there. I'm about to conclude this video. I hope you enjoy it. This is the first one I've had, so I greatly appreciate your patience and hope that I hadn't babbled too much. Merry Christmas.